And now we're going to have our first best practice according to the program could not attend. So now we're going to listen to a very brief presentation by the Special Counsel of the Mayor of Trikala, Mr. Kalliaras. He's going to tell us some exciting things about how they managed to turn the city of Trikala into a major cultural attraction through the past projects and some future projects of cultural valorization.
Thank you, Aphrodite. I'm not sure that till today we achieved our initial goal to turn our city as a major tourist destination, but believe me, we try and we focus all our efforts to this point. First of all, I would like to...
Cultural attraction.
Okay, sorry.
Already.
So, first of all, I would like to give our thanks as a city for your kind invitation to be a part of this wonderful and wonderful workshop and conference that you are organizing. And my best greetings to my friend Kostas Asikis, to the municipality of Falcadona. And we fully support your efforts. Regarding our efforts and regarding our local initiatives to turn the city as one of the main cultural attractions in all over Greece. Of course, the city of Trikala has the opportunity to be a neighbor city to the place of the well-known place of Meteora, which is a huge monument which belongs to the network of UNESCO heritage monuments. And more than 2 million visitors per year visit the place of Meteora, the nearby city of Kalabaka. So this is one of the most challenging things that we have to take into consideration in order to find solutions and attract all those people, not all of them, but a significant percentage of these visitors to just take a small stop or a day stop to the city of Trikala in order to be more familiar with our history. Probably many of the participants to the today's conference don't know that Trikala is one of the 10th oldest cities in all over Europe, with more than 5,000 years of history and heritage. Believe me, this is something that we have to support and we have to see in depth in order to utilize it and bring it into our local policies. These were the main elements of the city. I'm not speaking generally for the city. I'm just trying to focus to our previous efforts and to our future efforts regarding the specific issue that you called me to give our initiatives and present our initiatives and give a small presentation about our efforts. So from one hand, we have Trikala as an historical city. And from the other hand, we have to find and we have to develop some specific local policies in order to modify the marketing mix. And forgive me about the word marketing, but everything is turned around the marketing, and it's not very difficult for the local authorities to find solutions through all the marketing tools in order to help, first of all, the local economy, and after that, to give some more extroversion tools for the local enterprises and for the local points of interest. We tried to utilize the buildings, the historical buildings that we have in all the city, around the city, which were abandoned all the previous years. So the first very huge try were in the middle of previous decade with the renovation of a water mill, which is inside the city, and stopped to operate it in the middle of 60s. And this building complex was a very nice building. Not, and we renovated it as to modify it as an industrial museum in order the current generation see through the building, not all the facilities inside the building, all the history of the local economy. And after this renovation, we had in our heads a wonderful building complex, but it was an empty building with no kind of live inside them. It's not a vivid building. So in the very end of 2009, the city took the decision to try to find some very clever solutions how to utilize the specific building and give the opportunity to create something different that the market needs. And we saw that there were a gap, a lack of thematic park, a Christmas thematic parks in all over Greece. There were a thematic park in the city of Drama, in the region of Eastern Macedonia and Thrace, and some small places, some small markets or Christmas events all around the Greek in all over Greece. And we took the decision to start and plan just to create the most important Christmas theme park in all over Greece, in order to be in the center of some specific seasonal event. And we believe that it will be a very nice occasion for all of the local stakeholders to have the possibility to promote the hospitality of the area, the local products within a specific thematic park. In the very beginning, it was like a local event the first year. But after our experience during the second, the third, and most recently the 9th year of operation, which was on 2019, the last one year, 2020, yes. We didn't have the opportunity to organize it because of the restrictions that we all over all the world confronted with the COVID-19 situation and pandemic. And the last 9 years of operation, the specific Christmas thematic park attract more than, just to see the figure, to be more accurate about that, attract more than 5.5 million visitors for the 9 years of operation. And during the last operation of it on 2019, December 2019 and January 2020, more than 1.5 million visitors were visited the specific park. It's not only the matter of the figures. It's not only the matter that more than 1.5 million visitors came to the specific park. But behind this figure, you have to see that the local economy took a very, very significant income from it. We are speaking about more than 35 million euros to the local GDP, were contributed by the specific operations, not only inside the thematic park, but in all over the winter area of the city of Trikala. All of the hotel facilities in Trikala, in Kalabaka, in the mountainous area, in the nearby city of Karditsa and all the surrounding area of Karditsa, and also in the city of Larissa, were fully occupied from visitors that were come to the area and just to give and just to see the specific events. Also, we have a very significant impact to the local job market, because more than 150 seasonal job positions created during this 40 days period of the event. Taking into consideration that we have in our hands a very richful event in the area, we try to capitalize the result of it. So we had and we find some interaction with the local economy, because it is a very nice opportunity to make your local products known to the visitors. A new touristic promotion activities, new tourist promotions activities are necessary in order to establish and create and be a part of the mentality of the visitors, which are in the same level as you have to see them as clients. And after that, we try to find solutions and try to give some more specific events during all the year around, in order to be one of the main cultural destinations in Greece. We didn't stop only to the Meal of Elves and how can we utilize an abandoned building. And with this kind of very nice example, after that we gave to another one abandoned building inside the city, which were the old prison of the city. We transferred this to the Tzitzani's Museum, which is dedicated to the life of one of the main folk composers in all over Greece, who born and grown up in the city of Trikala, and he made a very well-known music career in Athens and Thessaloniki too, during the middle of 80s. After that, we saw that another important Greek musicians and composer were become from Trikala, have to find a place to promote their work. So we had in our ownership, a traditional place in the old part of the city in Varousi, just down from the Byzantine castle of the city. And right now we are in the position to modify it as the place in which all the other musicians and composers and artists, music artists from Trikala, have the opportunity to promote their work. So inside there, you can, the visitor in 2 years from now, in the middle of 2023, will have the opportunity to see the work and admire the work of Virvos, Kalliaras, Kolokotronis, and many others Greek Trikalians, Greek musicians, that they are pointed out with their work the Greek folk music. Of course, because we are in the city which nominated as the smart city of Greece and one of the lighthouse of smart cities in all over European Union, we use all the kind of new technologies and innovation solutions in order to be more friendly with the visitors. Right now, everything tends to technological. Everything tends to find more familiar with the new era techniques and tools in order to be more friendly with the visitors. So we use all these kind of ICT solutions that we have in our hands with the collaboration of the most important Greeks enterprises in the field of ICT. Another one main element of our local history is Asclepios. Asclepios is the god of medicine. Historians said that he started to heal all the patients in the river of Lytheos. Lytheos is the main river of the city, which flows the city in the middle and divide the city into parts, the north and the south. And unfortunately, till today, the archaeologists couldn't achieve to find Asclepios, the Asclepio of the first Asclepio in all over the Mediterranean basin. But according to the historians, situated in some place in the center of the city. And because we don't have till today the proofs and the ruins, sorry about that, the ruins of the Asclepio, we invest some efforts of ours, and we invest and try to find the funding through European funding tools, and we created the digital Asclepio and also the park of Asclepios in the nearby village of Primus, which are situated to the slopes of Kozakas. Kozakas is the mountain on the west part of the city, in which the historians said that in a specific place, the Asclepios just collect all the herbs and the pharmaceutical plants of the area that he used during the hills in Asclepia, in the place of Asclepio. This is a very nice example, the digital Asclepio and the park of Asclepios, which has also a very crucial impact to the local economy, because we are not staying only to the establishment of a new place, which will be we use an abandoned city hall of the previous administration of the area, which was built and finished on 2008 and 2009, sorry. And from that period till today, it has no kind of use. So it was a building inside the countryside, and no one used it for some specific reasons. So we took the decision that it will be very helpful for the area, and also very helpful for the cultural heritage of the area, to create there the first digital Asclepio in the park of Asclepios, which will be, in my personal opinion, one of the main attractions the next decade in all over Greece, because ICT solutions and history and medicine, and inside the park, every young children and the visitor had the opportunity to see the fauna of the Greeks, which is the most enriched in all over Europe, will be as I said before, one of the main attractions of the area. These two, the last two efforts are under construction, and we will have in our hands as new tools to our marketing efforts in the next 2 years. But we didn't stop only to these efforts, as I said before. We are under the investigation to find funding from another 3 different places, which will give an added value to the cultural foundation of the city. So 2 months ago, we submitted to a call that launched by the operational program of EPANEC. EPANEC is the operational program for competitiveness, innovation, entrepreneurship, and something, I can remember the K, the last one K, in order to find the funding to establish the Digital Museum of Folk Music in all over Greece, in which we will host all the history of the folk music in Greece in some...
Wrap it up because we have a germination between the two town halls here. So can we wrap it up in 2 minutes about?
Yes, just okay. I'm finishing in a minute. Thank you, Aphrodite, for the reminding. And also, we will try to utilize the administration office of the old prison and create a virtual prison in the city, just to bring the history in the memories of the current generation or the next generation. And the last one effort is to create in an abandoned military facility that the Ministry of Defense passed to the municipality 10 months ago to create there a new space for technology and innovation. Because till today, everybody speaks about the identity of Trikala's smart city, but we don't have the opportunity and we don't have the space and the place to see our achievements and our history concerning the new technology era. Thank you about your